One of the most common questions that comes up when somebody's brand new in heating and air conditioning is, what is the best way for a non-technical person to learn how to explain how a heating and air conditioning system works, or learn how they work in general? And I got to let you know, this is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Silvenbell, coming to life for HVAC technicians, sales secrets, on a perfect day to talk about business, growth, opportunities, learning how to explain how a heating and air conditioning system works, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento. It's not uncommon for brand new people into the world of being a technician or even a salesperson or even in the office to want to know, how does a heating and air conditioning system work? And then, I'm not technical, how do I explain it? And so I'm going to line out at least 5 ways for you to get this figured out. And one of them will connect, or you can combine all of them to your favor. Okay. So first and foremost, they have this thing called Google, YouTube, where you could go on your own time, on your own pace, and watch videos. And you can watch and learn content and get a feel for like how something works. It's a mechanical device. And one of the things you need to know is there's no extra parts and pieces put into an air conditioner, heat pump, or a furnace. It is what it is. It's the bare minimum. It's how manufacturers keep the cost down. So what happens is you learn how a system works in order of operation. Okay. Next up, if you work for a company that has technicians, you could request to go ride with a technician. You could request to say, hey, what are the opportunities for me to figure out how a system works? Number 3, if you have an install team, you can volunteer, go get paid, go work with an install team and figure out how that install works. Number 4, if you have a scrapyard at your office where they have all the old furnaces, air handlers, heat pumps, boilers, whatever you sell that are out in the junk pile, you can go take a look and get a technician to come with you and say, hey, what are all these parts and pieces? What do they do? Like what do I need to know? What is one step to another? And then number 5, if you really wanted to, you could go bother the people at the parts counter, as long as you take them coffee and donuts and you go at the busiest time. Don't go at the busiest time of the day, right? Go in the middle of the day and say, hey, what do each one of these parts do? Number 6, you get your territory rep for your equipment to come have a conversation with you or take you to their office and have a conversation. And then what you do is you look at that piece of equipment, whether it's a furnace, whether it's an air handler, whether it's a heat pump, whether it's an air conditioner or a package unit or a boiler, and you stand at it and you explain what it does over and over and over again after somebody said, yeah, you're right, right? So if I was standing at an air conditioner, I could look and say, hey, here's where the power comes in. It goes to the contactor, and then from the contactor, it goes to the fan motor or to the capacitors. I'm going to share with you, if you're in the industry of heating and air, you are going to say the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And just when you think like I've said it enough, you're going to say it again. So why wouldn't you optimize? Why wouldn't it be the best explanation that you could give for a client or potential client to make it as easy for them to say yes to you, then make it super difficult? And then I'm going to throw in the wild card here. Number 7, you could literally go to something like ChatGPT and use AI to your advantage. So you could say, hey, ChatGPT, I'm going to tell you what a part is inside of a furnace. How would you explain what it is? And then you would say, can we refine it? And then you would say, can we enhance it? And then you would say, can we refine it and enhance it? And then you're going to try to explain it. And then you're going to say what it is. And then last on this list, once you've done all of this, you're going to start figuring out how to draw pictures. You're going to start figuring out how to build your own diagram, right? Because if you can explain it on paper, it's one of the things that's the greatest benefit to you that makes life super easy. You start putting this on paper and saying, this is what this is how it goes, this is the direction that it. I promise you, I've given you a very specific order of operations for a reason. It's meant to help you be better. It's meant to help you go, oh, that's how I explain it. Oh, that's how I have a conversation. If you're not technical and you're looking like, hey, how do I make sure to have this conversation with potential clients or clients? I just gave you 7 ways. 7 details on how to learn how to explain what you need to do. There's probably 10 more, but I've given you 7 really good ones of making your life easy. There you go. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.